You want to make interest on your Bitcoin? You got to give it to somebody else. And please, can you give it back with a little bit more, a little interest, please? And they get robbed all the time. It seems like they're getting robbed really, really badly. So they give their coins to somebody else. And that guy loses the keys or runs with the money. So is that Nobel Prize worthy? I think it is. If you our NFT is only valid if its ownership is logged on the Ethereum chain, and we ignore the validity of any copies or forks on other chains. But I think it's a little bit stupid because the whole concept of your NFT, like, first of all, I buy JPEGs from designers and I get the rights and I can do what I want with them. But for the vast majority of people that purchase NFTs, you don't get the rights. You get a serial number loosely related to a JPEG, which may or may not still be hosted on the internet, depending on whether OpenSea servers are responding or not. So for instance, Twitter just integrated with OpenSea, and OpenSea servers went down. And then people's little profile pictures went down. So this idea that you're buying an NFT and then it's actually yours is comical, because it's not yours. It's yours as long as OpenSea decides to keep hosting it, as long as OpenSea allows that database to continue to exist. And then people are like, oh, IPFS. You guys are gonna need a lot more adoption on IPFS before that argument works. Because right now, when Twitter integration with OpenSea goes down, the JPEGs go away. That's beautiful. If you can sell JPEGs, sell them. But if you're buying them, I think NFTs have tons of utility. Right? You just don't overpay for them. So for instance, when you open a Uniswap position, Uniswap makes you an NFT, and that NFT represents your position. And you can go put that into a lending thing and get collateralized and borrow money against your liquidity position in Uniswap. And it even comes with a little picture, a little colorful picture, an ugly little colorful picture, but it's still unique to that NFT, to that liquidity position. So yes, some people use NFTs in a way that has utility, but the vast majority of people are doing pseudo gambling with JPEGs. Because on Ethereum, which is the only network I'm working with, it seems like they're getting robbed really, really badly. They're actually getting robbed of their NFTs from OpenSea as well, somehow. By the way, did you see that the guy that used to run the like announcement page for OpenSea was skimming and just buying stuff up before announcing it? Want to leech our users for profit? I guess there will be. Because that's all they do, is they get search engine rank on your coin so that they can leech your users' attention, so they can shove ads at them for margin trading so they can get wrecked. That's what coin ranking sites do. They advertise margin trading to get you, the user, to lose all your money. So coin ranking sites are actually cancer. Most of crypto media is actually cancer. What's the most destructive thing you can do in cryptocurrency? Margin trade. What does every YouTuber promote? Margin trading.
Horrible.
Like if you're an idiot and you do your own research, you're still going to get idiot results. So even doing your own research isn't actually like, the issue is, let's say you wanted to advertise a cryptocurrency that went up. So when those ads went out on in the UK and those wrap taxis, it said that the hex price went up 11,000%. Can you imagine you saw that ad? Scam. Oh yeah, scam. It's up 1,000,000% now. 1 million. It went up 1,000x. Well, 100x, I think. It went up 100x past that ad, but you were too smart to buy. Economist magazine, right? There was hex ads in Economist magazine. It said, it's just Bitcoin with proof of work change. Check it out. It's a Nobel Prize worthy invention. The average stake length is 6.1 years. It was 5.8 back then. Now it's 6.1. I remember when it used to be 4.8. It just keeps going up. People are believing in the system more and more. Their stake lengths are getting longer and longer. There's no other financial instrument in the history of man where people have locked up their money for real. You ain't getting it out for 6.1 years average. To get a 6.1 average, you got to have a lot of people with 15 to make up for the people that have 1. When you lock up your coin for 15 years, you cannot get your principal out until year 7.5. You will get penalized. So is that Nobel Prize worthy? I think it is. Have you seen the other trash that gets Nobel Prizes in economics? It's really trash. These are not useful things. Getting people to delay gratification is the best thing any investor can do in something that has product market fit. Time in the market matters more than timing the market. Now, look, if you bought a scam, you're just screwed. If you hold a scam for longer, it doesn't help you. But if you have something that's product market fit, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Hex, some other things, sadly, even Dogecoin has product market fit. Apparently, this coin that no one does any development on, that's a fork of a fork, Litecoin's a fork of Bitcoin. Dogecoin's a fork of Litecoin.
Mhm.
They don't even have their own miners. They use merge mining with Litecoin. If people stop mining Litecoin, Doge stops getting mining. It's hilarious to me. How many people got to ride up the 6.9 million X price increase from a penny to $69,000 of Bitcoin? Nobody, because they all thought they were selling at a double, triple, quadruple, 10X, 100X, 1000X. They didn't get to ride the 6.9 million X. But if some of them could have locked up their coins and made interest without having to take counterparty risk, you want to make interest on your Bitcoin? You got to give it to somebody else, and please, can you give it back with a little bit more, with a little interest, please? And they get robbed all the time. And this happens in Ethereum too. So they give their coins to somebody else, and that guy loses the keys or runs with the money. And there's already been $100 million lost to that. Maybe 60 million, but in between 60 and 100. Hex solves that, rather. Pulsechain solves that, because you don't need 32 coins to become a validator. And you can delegate your voting power to somebody else. You don't have to have a server farm. So it is still decentralized, unlike everything I do is better. And I just wish people would look into it again.